Hey, what's up, ladies? It's the relationship guru, Sydd Ferrell. Now, I'm back again with another video just to give you ladies. Now, before I get into this video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and you hit that bell notification so that you're notified every single time I post. And if you are a woman that needs relationship advice, or you want to learn more about how to think like a man, or why men do the things they do, act the way they act, and think the way they think, then I encourage you to book a one-on-one session with me. Link is in the description below, and I can help you out personally, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, brand new on my website, if you want me to coach you every step of the way, step by step, throughout your dating or relationship process and journey, and you want me to become your personal dating coach long term, then I have a special program just for you. Link is in the description below also, and I can help you out personally again, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, go pick up my brand new Girls Night card game. It's officially out. So if you're having a game night with your homegirls and you need something to do, then make sure you go pick up my Girls Night card game. It got a lot of fun questions and scenarios about love and relationships and everything all in between. So make sure you go pick that up. Link is in the description below, okay? And then on this hand, we got my brand new ebook. It's called Oh He's Toxic, Period. And if you never want to be played, used, or manipulated by a man ever again in your whole life, then make sure you go pick up that ebook right there because it's fire, okay? And again, link is in the description below for that also, okay? And also, if you are a woman and you love quotes, dating quotes, relationship quotes, and things like that, then I have something special just for you. I came up with my top 100, yes, 100 dating love quotes for women, right? So if you want to go get that, it's on my website. And again, as usual, the link is in the description below also, okay? So all that's out the way, and we gonna jump right into this video. And this video is titled, What to Do When He Tries to Come Back. Right, ladies? So you trying to figure out, you say, Sid, what do I do when this man tries to come back into my life? Like, maybe you and this man, y'all went no contact. Maybe you know this man pushed you away. Maybe you know this man disrespected you, or maybe he just simply did not want to commit to you and you had to go your separate ways, or you had to distance yourself away from him because he was toxic or for whatever reason. And you just afraid that when he comes back, you just are not prepared, or you don't know what to do because your feelings are still involved. You say, Sid, I still care about him, but at the same time, I'm trying to heal from the pain, and I can't heal from him if he keep popping up and keep reeling me back in. Like, this man, he's gonna do whatever he can to try to get you back in, and you have to resist that temptation, and you're trying to figure out, what do I do in my healing process of when I'm trying to, get away from this man or trying to distance myself away from him? And what do I do when he does try to come back? What is my response back to him? Or do I not do anything at all? Or what do I do, Sid? Okay, ladies. So I'm going to just start off by saying this. A lot of times, it's so many men that never change. Some men, they do change. People do change, whatever, right? But, however, the real, and the real is most people are going to be the way they are, and they're stuck in their ways forever. And a lot of people don't never change. A lot of people, they stay doing the same things, and they stay with the same mindset, and they stay with the same patterns that they're used to doing, and they never change. They never grow. It's a lot of people that you could probably look back in your life and say they never change. They still in the same spot. They still doing the same things. They still in the same part of their life that they was at when y'all first met. You know what I'm saying? And they never elevated. They never grew, And a lot of times people never change. They just stay where they're at. And they're comfortable where they're at, right? Because they're afraid of changing. Or maybe they just don't have no incentive on changing, right? So, a lot of times this man, he ain't never gonna change. And I feel like, in some cases, yes, he may be able to change, right? In some cases, if you are the woman that he really, really cares about, he would change instantly. A lot of times, he would have time to think about what he did and he would change, and he will want to be better and he would do better, right? But that's always a gamble, right? It's always a risk. Anytime you take a man back, or anytime you accept a man back into your life, anytime you forgive a man and you let him back in, it is a risk. Every single time is very, very risky, because you never know this man's true intentions. Sometimes this man could be a good man and he could want to do better and, really try to actually, change the things that you want him to change, right? But, however, how many times in your life as a woman have you ever just sat back and you just counted how many men tried to come back to you? Guess what? They said, I'm sorry, I'll never do it again, I need you back. And then all of a sudden, he go right back to doing the same thing and he disappoints you again. As soon as you give this man another chance, he just throw it back in your face. And you could probably think back, it's probably happened to you time and time before, or the time before in your life where you have dated a man and a lot of times you gave him another chance, and guess what? When you gave him that chance, he still disappointed you. He still never changed. Nothing that you told him to change. He was all talk. He was just talking. And you got to be careful with these men, because a lot of men, they just know what you want to hear. So they going to talk and they going to say, baby, I'm sorry. I know I could do better. I know I could change. I talked to the lady, I talked to the lady, whoever the lady is, I talked to the lady. Or, I'm a changed man. I don't know what I was thinking. It was a mistake. I was tripping. I'm going to get my act together. I'm going to do better. If you just please take me back, I'll do anything you need me to do. Right? And he begging and begging and begging and pleading. And a lot of times he know that you as a woman, he know that you got a soft spot a lot of times. He know that, a lot of times you're connected with emotions, right? So you a lot of times might feel for this man out of sympathy that he begging and pleading and saying, I'm sorry, I'll change. And a lot of times you give into it because you're like, oh, he's so he's being so vulnerable. This man, he's really gonna change. He told me he's gonna change. He told me he loved me. He told me all this stuff, I want to give him another chance. He looks so sad without me. He looks so miserable. He looks so sad. I want to be there for him. I don't want him to suffer. I don't want him to be sad, right? And sometimes that was that man's whole point. He knew you had a soft spot a lot of times, and he knew exactly the way how he could attack a woman is a lot of times with her feelings. If he can make you feel bad or make you feel like he's going to change or give you some hopes and give you and paint a picture or just sell you a dream that he was going to change and he never changed, that was his goal all along sometimes, because all he wanted to do was just come back just so he could use you again. Just to come back to never give you that title of a relationship or a marriage that you wanted, right? Or just to disrespect you again to feed his ego and stuff like that. So he just coming back for various reasons, but he not coming back to change none of his behavior. He not coming back to properly love you. He not coming back to properly give you what you need to survive in a relationship. He don't care nothing about that. He just care about the benefits that come with you, and he don't want to lose that. He don't want to lose the booty. He don't want to lose your kitty cat. He don't want to lose you cooking and cleaning and you doing his laundry and rubbing his feet, rubbing his back. He don't want to miss all that no more. He don't want to lose out on that. So he gonna try to get it back. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes that man's intentions, what he want, his intentions are not pure. It's a lot of guys, their intentions are not pure. A lot of their intentions don't be what your intentions are. Your intentions as a woman is you want, a man to treat you right. You want a relationship healthy. You want a marriage that's healthy, right? And that man, he might not be in that same mindset, or may not be in that same mindset with you. You may be a great woman, but may not be the woman that he particularly wants. So he just gonna use you for all you got. And as long as you keep taking him back, he's going to keep having his way with you. He's going to keep controlling you. He's going to keep walking all over you. He's going to keep using you. He's going to keep doing anything he can to just drain you and drain all your energy so you have nothing left. And he good, but at the end of the day, you're unhappy, right? And he don't care nothing about your happiness as long as he's good. And you never get that commitment. You never get that title. You may have gave him an ultimatum. You may say, hey, if you don't give me a relationship, I'm going to leave you. If you don't give me a title, I'm going to leave you. And this man say, baby, just give me some more time. Please, just give me some more time. Please, I'm sorry, just give me some more time. I just don't want to rush things. I'm just trying to take my time. Just let me back in. Just give me some more time. And you say, okay, that's cool. And you disregard your boundaries and you let this man back in, and he still don't give you a title because guess what? He never changed. He never said he was going to change. Or if he said he was going to change, he still didn't do it. And a lot of times the problem is, even when you take this man back, the problem is that man still gets all your benefits like it was nothing. Like as soon as you and that man, y'all end the no contact phase and y'all come back together and y'all start talking again, y'all get back in contact after the no contact phase and y'all start talking again, all of a sudden you just give him all your benefits back. You give him your booty again, your cooking, your cleaning. You act like nothing ever happened. But keep in mind, even if you were to take that man back, he still had to earn. He still gotta earn your benefits back. Don't just give him your benefits up front after you just forgive him after the no contact phase. This man has to earn your privileges again, right? And a lot of times you should not even take that man back. Because even if you do take him back, a lot of times he gonna do the same thing over and over and over again. So to protect yourself and protect your heart, it's a lot of people, a lot of men that don't deserve a second chance. It's a lot of men that if they did not appreciate you or cherish you the first time, what's going to change the second time? What's going to change the third, fourth, fifth time? And with some women, let's just say you do give a man a second chance. You might give a man a second chance and then you give him a third chance and a fourth chance and a fifth chance and a sixth chance. And you wonder why this man don't never change. You sit here and wonder why this man don't never switch up and don't never try to make you happy and do what you need him to do. The reason why is because you never put your foot down. You never took yourself seriously. You never, as a woman, actually cut him off. See, a lot of times you just have to cut a man off completely. When a man come back to you, you know what you should do 99.9% of the time, because guess what? Majority of the time, this man ain't never gonna change. It's only that 0.1% time that man might change and he really care about you and stuff. But majority of the time, most people, they ain't gonna change no matter how many times you beg and plead them. They ain't gonna change until a lot of times they don't have you no more. Or when they had a lot of time to suffer without you and they see that you actually set boundaries. So a lot of times you gotta go no contact, or sometimes you gotta walk away forever for this man to even appreciate you. And sometimes by that time it's too late, because he should have appreciated you when he had you. You shouldn't even give him a second chance. If he put his hands on you, you gonna give him a second chance to put his hands on you again? If he cheated on you, you gonna give him a second time, third time, fourth time to cheat on you again? If he called you out your name and he disrespects you and puts you down, or he just never commits to you, he never gives you a relationship, he never gives you a ring on your finger, and he never marries you, then guess what? What you doing? Why would you give this man another chance to disappoint you again? Why would you do that? Have you ever heard the saying, once a cheater, always a cheater? You know, some people, they may believe in the saying, once a cheater, always a cheater, right? Have you ever heard that saying, once a cheater, always a cheater? Sometimes that holds some truth. Now, that's not all the way true. That is not all the way true, but sometimes that's true. Sometimes when somebody shows you a pattern and shows you who they really are and shows you a consistency of this is the person that they are, and you a lot of times don't believe it, but you gotta believe it. When somebody shows you who they are, when somebody shows you their true colors, do not try to repaint them another color. Don't try to create them another color to your liking. You know, if they showed you their true colors, believe them. And a lot of times you just need to move on with your life. Stop dwelling on the past and stop letting men come back into your life that do not deserve you or that showed you otherwise, that they did not appreciate you, because you be stuck on this dude and because you be stuck on this dude and he don't never change. He don't never put in the work. He don't never consistently, put in the effort to win you back over. All he do is just get you back and you right back in his bed, and that's it. You have sex with him and that's it. So when a man contacts you, so to answer the question, when a man contacts you, when a man comes back into your life after he done disrespected you, when a man tries to come back into your life, you know what you do? Nothing at all. This is what you do. You block him, you ignore him, you delete him, and you erase that man out of your life completely. Because why you keep giving him another chance for what? If a man really appreciated you, he would appreciate you the first time. If a man really appreciated you, he know what he got you right in front of him. He got eyes. He know. He a grown man. He know the type of woman that you are. He just didn't appreciate you. So if a man really appreciated you, he will appreciate you the very, very, very first time that he's with you. It ain't gonna be no third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth time. No, it's gonna be number one. He gonna know, hey, this a woman that I need to cherish because I already cherish her because I want her, and he gonna do it on his own. And also the way how you carry yourself will also play a factor. But he gonna want to care about you on his own, period, So most times you don't even need to give out another chance. I wouldn't even recommend a woman a lot of times giving out all these chances, right? Because some men don't even deserve it, depending on the level of disrespect, right? Now, if it was just something that was just minor, like a small little offense, like let's just say it was something that it wasn't a deal breaker. It might have been something that was very, very small, or it might have been something that was like a minor infraction. Maybe it was something that kind of rubbed you the wrong way, but you could get over it. It wasn't that bad, but it was like a little hiccup, like, ooh, like I ain't like that, but he good overall, but it's just that one little thing, that kind of happened, or, but it was kind of small. It was like a misunderstanding, or it was just like a little mishap or whatever. But it wasn't a big deal breaker. But it wasn't a big, huge deal breaker, right? It was not a big deal breaker. So if it's something small that you can come back from, then a lot of times just going no contact and pulling away and stuff like that, that will do the trick most times, right? Now, for the disrespectful men, for the men that's very, very disrespectful, you know what you got to do with them? You got to cut them off. If a man put his hands on you, cut him off. If a man cheat on you, cut him off. If he lies to you, even if he lies to you a little bit, or if it's a big, huge lie, you need to cut him off because he a liar, if this man puts you down, if this man is unsupportive, if this man disrespects you, calls you out your name and stuff like that, those types of men, those are the types of men that don't get those types of second chances at all. Those are the types of men that when they come back in your life, you run the other way. You go the other way. You don't even look at them. You don't even give them the time of day. The types of men like that, those are the types of men that you need to run away from. You need to cut them off, block them, delete them, get help. You know, cut them off, delete them out your life because they toxic and they not going to do nothing but use you and abuse you and mistreat you and stuff like that. And those are the types of men that all they want to do is hold you down, keep you down, and just use you to boost their ego up. And that's it. So it don't matter if those types of men that cuss you out, or those types of men that put hands on you or that cheat on you and stuff like that, lie to you, all those types of stuff, and that say, baby, I'm sorry, it'll never happen again, I won't do it no more, I don't know what I was thinking, I was just so angry, I was just so mad, you know, whatever the excuse was, it don't matter. There are no exceptions. It's some things you can't come back from. A lot of y'all women, y'all gotta have a backbone and y'all gotta draw the line somewhere. It depends on you. A lot of women, you gotta have a backbone. You just gotta say, this is where I draw the line. The line right here, this is where I draw the line, and this is where I say, you know what? Enough is enough. I cannot talk to you. That is called setting boundaries, is when you're able to cut somebody off when they cross a certain line. When they cross a certain line with you, and when they do something that really disrespects you in your face, that's when you gotta say, I can't even mess with you ever again. Because why would I ever give you the opportunity to hurt me again? You know? Let's just say you had a friend that you invited over your house, and that friend, you found out they stole something out your house. And when you found out that your friend stole something from your house and you confronted them and they got it, they caught red-handed, they got it, let me ask you this question. Would you ever invite that friend over your house again if you caught them stealing from you the first time? If your friend was caught red-handed and stole something out your house, something valuable out your house, you know, stole something or stole some money out your purse or stole something, would you ever want to be around that friend again? Would you say that's a good friend? Would you say that was just a mistake? No, it's some things you can't come back from. So it should be the same principles when it comes to a man. You see, the problem is you'll cut off a friend. A woman don't have no problem with cutting off a friend, a toxic friend. Women will cut off a toxic friend real easily. Oh, she toxic, I'm gonna cut her off, you know? Or you know, she stole from me, she stole out my purse, or she did this, she did that. I don't like the way she moved, so I'm not gonna hang out with her as much. I don't like the way how she acts, so I don't wanna be around her at all, you know? And you will set boundaries with your friends, but you won't set boundaries with a man. And you won't draw the line where it say, if this man disrespect me, I'm going to cut him off completely. And you can always find another man. That ain't the problem. The problem is allowing disrespect and allowing a man to come back and disrespect you over and over and over again. And a lot of women, it's a lot of women probably even watching this. You're caught up in a complete cycle. You're in a cycle right now. When this man, he treats you good, then he starts getting too comfortable, then he starts treating you bad, or he starts slacking effort and he don't put in as much effort. He do the bare minimum and stuff like that. He act like he don't care. Or he do something disrespectful to you. He disrespects you in your face, right? And then you cut him off. And then he come back and he say, baby, I'm sorry. Or you come back to him because you just want him back so bad in your life and you can't even stand the no contact phase. Even though he hurt you, you still go back to him because you miss him so much. Or however the way y'all come back together, right? Y'all come back together and then guess what? He say, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. And everything end up being good and you end up being happy. And then all of a sudden, he go right back to doing the same thing over and over again. and then you have to distance yourself again, and then he come back, or you come back, he act good for a second, and then all of a sudden he go right back to doing the same thing and mistreating you and messing up again. And you're caught up in a pattern, you're caught up in this cycle, you're caught up in this never-ending revolving door. And in order to break that chain, in order to actually get more out of what you actually want in life and what you want in a man, you have to a lot of times change your boundaries and change where you as a woman, where you draw the line, and you got to stop allowing men to come back into your life that don't deserve you, or that showed you the first time that they don't deserve you and they don't care nothing about you and they're out to get you, they're out to hurt you. Why would you let somebody hurt you again? So majority of the time, if you are thinking about or contemplating or considering taking a man back after he hurt you, don't do it. Don't do it. A lot of times, depending on what he did to you and how he treated you, majority of the time, he don't deserve you. Now, in rare cases, in some smaller, minor cases, a little hiccups, you might have to set boundaries and let him know, check him on it. Let him know, hey, that wasn't cool how you moved. And then you just pull back and you let him, earn your benefits back. And then, after he proved to you that he changed, then you can fully give yourself to him, right? But you just need to just cut him off completely majority of the time, because he ain't never gonna change majority of the time. Most men don't never change, and they gonna be the same way how they always gonna be forever, right? So if a man do come back into your life, guess what you need to do? Block, delete, and erase him out of your life. Ignore that man. Ignore him and never allow that man to have access to you again. That man does not deserve you, and he's just out to harm you. So to protect yourself, to protect your peace, to protect your mental health as a woman, to protect your heart, to protect your emotions, your feelings, to protect you as a woman, a lot of times you need to keep that toxic behavior over there, and you need to just focus on people that actually want to do right by you the very first time, right? So to answer the question, if a man tries to come back to you, this is how you should respond. Don't respond. This is what you should do. Don't answer. Don't pick up. Leave him alone. Do not answer back. You know what I'm saying? And don't meet up with him. He gonna try to meet up with you. He gonna try to see you. Don't meet up with him. It's a trap, because he just want to have sex with you and try to reel you back in, or try to tell you some sweet nothings in your ear to try to reel you back in. But don't believe it. Block him out. Don't even get close to him, because he just trying to get back in so he can get access to get the power and all your benefits again. And you will be left unhappy. So to protect yourself, just cut him off and only deal with men that treat you right the first time and that don't do nothing big to harm you, right? So if a man disrespects you real bad and he tries to come back to you, don't let him back in, okay? Block him, delete him, and kick him out your life. So ladies, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Hit that bell notification, and I'm out of here. So, to the next video.